Now, we're gonna do a quick little video about all my runes because I studied the fucking Grey Book, okay? It wasn't just some like, oh, I'm just gonna pick some random runes. No, it took like 2 days for me to figure out exactly which runes I wanted. Because, first of all, I wanted to pick from runes that only existed in both the book and the show canon. So if I've never seen the rune in the show, it doesn't exist. And if I've only seen the rune in the show, it doesn't exist. Like the shape-shifting rune, I don't fucking like that shape-shifting rune, my god. So it's not on my body. Then I wanted to limit it to only a certain number of runes because I feel like if I was a real shadow hunter, because I'm not really one, because mundanes watch these videos, but if I were, these would be the runes that I would have. Because I would have more, you know, like under my clothing, but these are the only ones you get to see with my tank top. And I studied the Grey Book, so I decided which runes I saw and which ones I feel like I would most want. So I obviously have my angelic rune over here over my heart because I'm a shadow hunter at heart. I have my deflect rune prominently displayed on my neck, like, you know, like the Lightwoods do. Not a Lightwood, but our families are pretty tight. I have, what? I studied these so long ago. Been there so many. This one, I'm pretty sure, is the Soundless rune. This one's the Endurance rune. This one is the Strength rune. I was gonna put this one on my bicep, but then I got them confused. This one is the Stamina rune. This one, I'm pretty sure, it's one of these two. I'm pretty sure this one's the Bridge rune, and this one is the Communication rune. They look really similar, and I don't know why so many runes look the same. But this one, the Bridge rune, is my favorite rune because it helps you bridge things in like your logic. So like you make logical connections really well. That one I think is my favorite. And then you would ask yourself, Sam, what's the difference between a stamina and an endurance rune? Let me tell you, because I studied the fucking Grey Book. Endurance rune is to help you endure things, like the amount that you can take, like pain and torture. And then stamina is just how long your body can do something. They sound very similar because they are synonyms, but they are different, and I know it because I am a scholar. This then, I'm pretty sure, is the Soundless rune. No. This is the Soundless rune. This is the Strength rune. This one is the fast, the lightning speed, the heightened speed. That's what it's called, the heightened speed rune. I'm a scholar, y'all. I got a 4.4 weighted GPA because of this. This is the kind of person I am. I study the Grey Book. Or wait, is this one the fucking... Fuck! They look the same. Look at this rune and look at this rune and tell me they're not like the same rune. I'm pretty sure this is the heightened speed. And this one... Oh, I have so many runes. I don't know how you can keep track of them all. We're gonna jump over that. This one's my Arotsi. This is my glamour rune that you use to, like, you know, hide and like unhide your runes from the mundanes. This is the agility rune, and this one's the equilibrium rune, which helps you like with balance and stuff. Which rune is left? I know it. I know what this rune is. What is it? I made this list. There's a strength and the soundless, and this is the height and speed. So what is this rune? I know it. I'm gonna go insane, but I do know it. I'm not gonna fucking cop out and check what this rune is. It's not the nourishment rune, because I didn't get that rune. I also didn't get Parabatai rune, because I don't have a Parabatai. I'm like Izzy, but instead I don't change my mind at the last second. I don't have a Parabatai. It's not the Calm Anger rune, because I also didn't get that one. That's all I can think of. There's like 14 runes. That's not even all of the Grey Book. Like, these are only the ones that I thought were worthy. What fucking rune is this? I bet there's someone watching this that like knows exactly what rune this is, and I'm so sorry. I'm mad at myself too. What fucking rune is this? I'm gonna go insane. I'm so sorry for being a failure, everybody. That is the soundless. Heightened speed, strength, and what's the one on my bicep? Stealth! Oh my fucking god. I was super wrong, because I get these four confused. The loopy ones, I get all confused. So this one is strength on my arm. This one is stealth. This one is heightened speed, but this one's soundless. This one's soundless, this one's stealth. Of fucking course it's stealth, dumbass. I am so sorry. Okay. Stealth. Soundless rune. Almost all of them right. I first looked at the Grey Book though for like the first time like a week ago, so I think that's still pretty good. But I'm sorry. But those are all the runes that I have. I definitely have more runes, you just can't see them. I was very particular with where I placed these runes because the way that they do it in the show is different than what they do in the books. With the books, you have to like physically draw them on every time. With the show, you just sort of like swipe your stele over and it like works. I wanted to go with the book canon because I just think that one makes more sense. And also with the show one, you still have to write it for a first time. So I was thinking anywhere that I could conceivably draw on my body would be a place I would put a rune. So like my neck, can put a rune there, can put a rune there. Anything on my left arm, I could reasonably put a rune on because like I'm right-handed. But then like that also, putting on all these runes has opened the door to be like, are all Shadowhunters ambidextrous? Because I don't know how you're supposed to put it on your non-dominant arm. And then also, I had a lot of questions once I started this process. Because like, how do runes work? Because like, are we supposed to just assume that these people draw them perfectly every time at the exact same size and direction and they just always work? Or is there like some sort of magical power where like if you get it close enough it just sort of auto-corrects the rune and then it puts it on your body? Like, how does that work? I can't imagine like accurately writing these all with my left hand. It's so hard. I'm not left-handed. So like making all of these on my right arm was super difficult. But I thought like I could, if I had like a mirror, or if I like twisted my arm really far, I could like write it here. This one, because I can bend my arm, I can do it like this. And like anywhere that I could reach on, like I could easily reach on my right arm, I would put a rune because I would be able to write it with my left hand at that angle. That's why there's nothing like here, because I can't write anything here. I put thought into this. And also I put my Aratsi and my Glamour rune on the inside of my arm because I feel like that's the easiest place for you to write something. Or if you want to go by like TV show logic, you can just easily swipe it. I want to make these two runes the most accessible because I feel like these would be the most used ones. Then you want to put your like most oftenly used runes in the easiest position. So I put them like on my left arm because that makes the most sense. Also, through this rune process, this has also opened the door to be like, how do Shadowhunters have runes on their backs? Because I know that Alec does. How are you supposed to reach that? Like, if we're going by book logic, there's no way you're able to draw on your back. But even if we're going by show logic, how are you reaching your stele behind you and picking the right rune to turn on? How does that work? You can't see. You can't see what you're doing behind you. What is this? There is just something. I get that it's mostly just for the aesthetic. I get it. But it's also just like, think through things. It doesn't make any sense for him to have a rune on his back. Put him on his legs. That makes so much more sense. I was gonna put runes on my legs, but could you see them when I was sitting down? No, you could barely see these runes when I was sitting down. I didn't realize until I sat down. It made me so angry because this took like so long to do and to like make them look good. And you could not see them when I was sitting down. It made me so angry. That's why we have this video, to show off all the hard work that I did. Because this took like so long. And they're still kind of messy. It's okay, because I'm a real Shadowhunter and like, these runes will all work the same. It's all fine. I wanted to make sure that I had some on my wrist because I feel like if you don't have like runes on your wrist, like are you even having fun? And especially since I wear bracelets all the time, I wanted it to seem like realistic, that I'm not just having runes to show off that like you can't see this rune, but it is there. Just like the one on my shoulder, like you can't see it, but it's there. Because I'm not having runes just to be like, oh, look at all my runes. I'm having runes for practicality. That's why you can't see this rune. I did this with thought. I put a lot of thought into this look. So you're gonna watch this video and appreciate my hard work. Will I ever do this look again? Probably not. I would love to, knock on wood. I would love to have an occasion to do all this again. But like genuinely, it's so much work. I need to find a better way to do this. Mostly just because I did it all myself. I feel like applying runes in canon and like in the real world, the mundane world, it's so much easier if you have someone to help you. If you had someone to like draw it on for you, piece of cake. Me, I don't have that. I am a team of one, so I have to do this all like myself, so it's super hard. I picked this whole outfit to go with it. I wanted to wear like a black tank top to go with the like the Shadowhunter theme of the black, but I also wanted sleeveless so that you could see my arms. I picked this look in advance. I have been planning this for like ever because I wanted to do something big and fun for the finale, but it took so long. It took so long. And I also had like other things I had to do, but like genuinely this look took forever. Cause like 14 runes is a lot of runes. It doesn't even like look like a lot, which is like what I wanted, because I wanted my arms to look like it had a bunch of runes, but like not too many runes to be like, oh, your arms just like one solid color. I put a lot of thought into this. You know, it's really easy when you get to just walk on set and you have a makeup crew to like touch up your runes every 5 minutes between takes, but I don't have that. I just have me, myself, and my runes. I think I look pretty sick though. It's like there's no parallel feeling to like putting on runes and looking in the mirror and being like, I'm a fucking shadow hunter, bitch. It like, you feel so cool. It's what I imagine like driving really fast down a highway in like an expensive car feels like. It's like I'm cool. I would love to do this again because like the look is great, especially since on the show they do like temporary tattoos, and like I could have done that, but I hate how they look. I hate how they're shiny, and then you could clearly see like where there's the tattoo and where's their skin. Clock this, sister. This has no shine. This is pure rune action. Okay? It takes time to look like this. This is basically just my ode to Shadowhunters, my thank you, my here is my thing to show how much I care about the show. Because some people can like write fan fiction or make fan art. I don't do that. I'm a performer. This is my performance art. I can't draw, even though all of these I drew. And I can't write, but I can perform. That's what this is. One day I might do this with an easier method. I don't think I ever will though, because I am a perfectionist. Leave a comment. What would you do if you had runes? If you were a shadow hunter like me and not a stupid mundane, what would you do with your runes? If you want the runes to make a return, tell me. I'm not gonna do it for like a basic video. Like what I said in the finale video, how I'm probably going to make videos on season 1, season 2. If I'm just doing a nice reaction talking video, I'm not gonna do this because that's too much work. But if I do do you want me to do a big Shadowhunters video? Because I'm crazy and I will. I like challenges that are creative, that really burn up so much of my time that I really don't have to burn, but like I like to do it because it's fun. So if you want to see a big Shadowhunters video where the runes make a return, tell me about it. Tell me what you want to see. That's what I would like to know. Now that my new content branding has been Shadowhunters, I don't know what y'all want. I'm definitely going to make videos on other things, but like if y'all have Shadowhunters content you want to see, tell me about it. I went outside in this. I applied a whole fresh set of runes, because in the books, that's the canon. Your runes fade over time, and then you gotta like reapply the rune. I put on a whole set of runes last night, and then I had to go out this morning. I had a class. I went out like this. I went out into the mundane world, and obviously they couldn't see me because I had my glamour rune on, but I went outside like this. So I hope y'all appreciate the lengths I went to look like this. I just spent a lot of time on my runes, and I hate being like, oh my god, give me validation, look at my runes, but also like, I really spent a lot of time, and I don't necessarily want people to be like, oh wow, you did so good, but I want people to like look at them because I don't feel like you were able to see them like in my like finale video. So I feel like I need permanent footage on the internet to be like, here are all my runes. This one's kind of faded because I haven't used this one in a while. This is very much a do-againable look, but the motivation to do this again is kind of low, other than just like looking super cool. Might pull out this look for Halloween, because remember that Halloween episode? It's the one day a year where we can all just sort of be who we be. So I can do this again for Halloween. I had more plans for the finale video as well. I wanted to do so much more, but this like took up so much time. I wanted to have like vampire drinks, that whenever there was like a vampire on screen I would take a drink of a Bloody Mary. And then I had a thing for Seelies. I was going to like put on like a flower crown every time there was a Seelie, and every time there was a warlock I was gonna bring out a crystal ball. Like I had things planned, but like one probably would have taken so much time away from the video that was already super long. But I wanted it to be a big special thing. But this is all that I could do. I think this is also adding to the sadness that I feel for the finale, because I know once I take this all off, that's like it. Shadowhunters is over. And like that makes me really sad. I know that by the time this comes out, you guys are at least 3 weeks removed from the finale and y'all are probably over it. I am just getting off of finishing the finale, so I am sad, and like removing all this is going to be extra sad. But we all gotta move on. We gotta move on. We gotta grow, and we gotta move on. And just cause this is the last episode of Shadowhunters doesn't mean it's the last time I will talk about Shadowhunters or make a video about Shadowhunters. I'm sad right now. It makes me sad because the show was like, as much as it was stupid, you could very much overlook all the stupid. And like, it doesn't like seem like it all the time, but I really did love Shadowhunters and I'm gonna miss it so much. Because it's the only show that I've truly been like invested in. Like, I don't watch many TV shows. I watch Shadowhunters and Brooklyn Nine-Nine consistently. Also Drag Race. And that's like it. And Shadowhunters is the only one that I've been consistently watching from the beginning. So to be there on the very first episode, because I was there for the premiere. I was there waiting for the premiere. I've been waiting for the show to come out. I was there when all like the casts were announced, and like to see it from like the beginning all the way to the end makes me just, it's sad, you know? Also because just like I've grown up so much. Like my second video ever was a Shadowhunters video. It's unlisted right now because it's not cute, and it's really me just sort of hating on the show like really unfairly because I wanted it to be like the books. But like, that was my second video. The show has really just sort of been a part of my channel, and also just like how much I have changed as a person from when the show started. It's really crazy. It's really crazy. I have a really complicated relationship with Shadowhunters, and it's like sort of been a part of my life for a very long time, and a really big part of my life. So now that it's over, I'm really sad, and having to face that and having to like process the fact that I need to like move on really upsetting me. The longer I ramble, the more I'm just stalling. But I do need to get that video edited and uploaded, so if that video was late, I say if, as if there's a way it's gonna be on time, but that video was late because of this, because I'm trying to just not think of the fact that it's the last episode, and it makes me super sad. I feel like it was so undeserved for the show to end. It didn't get to like when Pretty Little Liars ended. I love Pretty Little Liars, but I felt like it was really their time to go, and I was not sad because I feel like they had really run its course. Shadowhunters, I feel like it's so sad because they didn't run its course, and all of the time that they had was just like not that well used, and I feel like they could have just done so much more. So that's why I think I'm super sad, because I feel like there just could have been so much more if we just had more episodes, but we don't, because Freeform sucks. I feel like they never hit their peak, and I feel like season 3 they were just getting into the groove of like their writing style and what they were going to do, and like there were signs that they were going to improve, because someone said in the whole Halloween episode Becky coming back was supposed to like help introduce new viewers to the show, even though I think it's stupid that they're introducing that in season 3. Like, the idea is there, so they had potential to like be a better show, but they were cut off so soon, and it makes me sad because I wanted the show to like be better, and I feel like they were like, what's the saying? They were shot down before they could fly, something like that. It's just, they were killed before their time, and it makes me sad because they could have been so good. The show could have been so good, and they had such a strong fandom supporting it. So I'm just like, what happened? I'm pretty sure I know what happened. It was Netflix not wanting to renew their deal. So Freeform was like, oh, well, we can't afford for the show anymore. And I think that's stupid. I feel like that's also a subconscious thing, like, because this is Thursday. Like, not the Thursday after the episode aired, like the next Thursday. So it's been like 10 days since the episode aired. I feel like I've been like subconsciously putting this up because I didn't want to face the fact that the show was ending, and it makes me sad. And like the fact that the show just like the network just treated the show so badly makes me upset. Like, there's no good Shadowhunters merch. All I want is like some memorabilia to be like, Shadowhunters, my show. And like all they have is like a poster for $30, and I'm like, no, they don't have any good merch, and it makes me so upset. I'm going to get something though. I just need to figure out what it is. I'm gonna get one good piece of Shadowhunters memorabilia to keep with me to remember this show, because it means a lot. It's also super sad because I like I said in my finale video, this is it. We're not gonna get another thing of Shadowhunters. We had the books, we had a movie, the movie flopped, we had the TV show, and that's it. And I feel like this show, this story really lended itself well to a TV show. So I feel like we could, in theory, maybe one day see a reboot of the movies, but I don't feel like it'll be as good as what the TV shows could have been. because yeah, it's like this is it. It makes me really sad because there's no other form of media that this could go to for an adaptation. This is it. This is all that Shadowhunters gets. This is all the Mortal Instruments gets. So we get the book series that just won't end, and we had the movie, and we have the show, and we only have these 3 seasons, and that's it. And it makes me very upset. Who knows? Maybe, knock on wood, the angels work in mysterious ways, and maybe one day we will get a reboot. Maybe all the cast will want to come back and do something for it, and Freeform will give them good money. Because Freeform will be like, oh, we lost a lot of people when Shadowhunters ended. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. They didn't even hit 100 episodes. That's how sad it is. I don't get why Freeform had to just, like, end it. Like, they could have just cut the budget. Just cut the budget. Just cut the budget. Just be like, you only have like half the budget for like editors and makeup. So put your characters in long sleeves so we don't have to have runes, and just don't do CGI. Maybe then they could focus on writing good stories when they don't have to like jazz it up with CGI and cool runes. I feel like that would have been great, because like that's where creativity grows, is in times of struggle when you are really limited in what you like have at your disposal. That's where you have to be really creative with what you do. So I feel like that would have been great if Freeform was like, you have no budget anymore, but you can still make the show. Talking about it's not gonna bring it back. We all tried. We all really tried. There was a whole thing in Times Square and everything. Like, we really did that. So I'm proud of all of us for really trying, and we really told Freeform we wanted the show. Freeform didn't listen though, because they suck. So fuck Freeform. The show left such an impact on the people who watched it and loved it like I did. I will not forget Shadowhunters, ever. I will be on my deathbed being like, remember that mallet kiss, y'all? That was something. Because the show really did that. It, like, not just for like the book adaptations, not just in terms of like the Mortal Instruments, but like this show in terms of representation was amazing. Now if the angels could only have mercy and pull a Clary on me so I don't have to remember any of this, so I don't have to be sad, but like they won't, because they're cowards. Tell me what you would have wished happened. Tell me what your best case scenario was for this show. Like, how many episodes did you want? How many seasons did you want? What did you want to have happen? Tell me about it. I spent a lot of time on these runes. Maybe I'll get myself a Seraph Blade. That's what I want. I don't know if you could ship swords in the mail. Sounds illegal, but I'm gonna try it. Yes, these 3 years have been wonderful, and being a part of this fandom has been wonderful. I've had a lot of fun. If you're still here after my finale video, props to you, because I would have probably left. Been like, okay, this is the last episode, I'm good. But if you're still here, thank you. I will make more Shadowhunters content, but I will also make other content, because we need to what? Move on. Now I know how Alec feels when he's like, I will never love again.